What's up, people? Financial freedom. Today we talking about paying off debt. Yeah, we want that financial freedom. Financial freedom is a ease off our backs, but in order to get there, we're gonna have to sacrifice some things. So today I have a list of things. I think it's about 5 or 6 things that I think we can do for the average person to get to financial freedom, or basically to help us pay off our debt. Number one is sell some of the items that you have. Do you really need your iPad, your iPhone, a tablet, a Kindle, a laptop, a desktop, your old phone? Do you need all of those things? If you have them put down and you haven't used them in the last 6 months, go ahead and sell them. That can help you pay off your debt. You could put them up on eBay. You could put them up on Craigslist, OfferUp. These things, people out there are willing, and people out there are really looking for those things. I buy those things off of Craigslist, OfferUp, eBay, Amazon. I don't know if Amazon sells used things from people, but I know eBay does, and I know OfferUp does, and I know Craigslist does. And it helps me and the seller, because I'm looking for a better price and the seller is looking to get rid of it. So both of us end up winning when we meet up. So number 2 that I have, cut back on your bills. Of certain bills you can't cut back on. You can't cut back on your rent. You can't cut back on your monthly payments, car insurance. I get it. But some bills that we have is unnecessary bills. You don't need Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, plus other subscriptions that we signed up to. Be honest with yourself. If you signed up for the gym and you ain't been there in the last 6 months, I still think you should go to the gym. But if you ain't really using it, go ahead. That's an unnecessary $30, $50 that you're wasting every month. And those $30 and $50 every month add up. Not just that one $50, but when you add on your Netflix, when you add on your Hulu, when you add on your PlayStation 4 subscription, your Xbox subscription, your NFL package subscription, all of these little things add up. Because then if it ever came in your mind, you say, man, where all my money going? This is where your money going. It's so small, but it's so big, because every month you're paying for something. When you add that with your rent or your mortgage and your car insurance and your car payment and your electricity bill, and you have cable and you have Stars, then you have Cinemax and HBO, these little things add up. So by the time you get paid, the money going right out. So cut back on some of those. Some of those, you don't need all of those to survive. Or just cut back on them temporarily until you pay off your debt. So I'm going to go to number 3. Number 3 is earn extra money. How can you earn extra money after work? You have Uber, Lyft, you have Uber Eats. I said Uber Lyft. You have Uber, you have Lyft, you have Uber Eats, you have Amazon Flex. You have a lot of things that allow you to make money outside of your regular job on your own schedule. This is how you can make extra money. You just sign up and then go pick up people or drop off food to people. They even have some when you could go pick up people groceries. And if you go on YouTube, you'll see how the process goes. You have people that went through the process and they show you how to go through the process, and also how much they make a day doing Amazon or Uber or Lyft. And it's a lot more. I think Grubhub or some stuff like that. Like, money's out there. You just got to be willing to sacrifice something. Remember, this is not forever. This is just until you get yourself out of debt. I've been there. I did it. All of these steps here I use. It just wasn't no Uber around when I was in that kind of debt. It wasn't no Uber Eats. So I really just had to work, extra money, and pay off my debt. But I've been there. The next one I would say is work overtime. I know a lot of people don't like going to work already for 40 hours. Like, hey man, this already taking up my time. I got my family. Hey, 100% I understand. But you got to think about your family also. By you guys are being in debt and could any minute drown, especially living paycheck to paycheck. That's not in the best position that you want to be in for your family. So just sacrifice a little bit of temporary time. Take advantage of the overtime. Get the extra money. But when you get extra money from doing Uber Eats or overtime, that money is not to be spent on more stuff that you don't need. That money is to be spent on paying off your debt. Pay off that credit card. Pay off your car payment, whatever debt you have that's holding you back, pay it off with that extra money. If you don't trust yourself in saving money and you haven't had $1,000 in your account by you just saving it, do yourself a favor. Pay the credit card before it's due. They'll take it. Go there. Your payment might be due on the 31st and it's the 15th. Go online and pay them. If it's a bank you can go to, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, SunTrust, these banks, you go in there and they will take the payment. Trust me, the bank is not going to say, hey, your payment is not due, we're going to turn you away. No, they'll put the money towards your account, towards the principal. Better for you. You probably have better, save more money at the end of the day on your interest. The fifth thing I have for you to use, your tax return. Majority of us always get tax return money, which could be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. It depends on your financial and your financial your job, and it depends also on your deductions. So even if it's $1,000, this is what helped me pay off my debt long time ago. Well, when I was in real credit card debt, was my tax return. That did not exist to me. Get the refund, pay your credit cards, pay your debt immediately. Don't sit there and try to hold it in your bank and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Don't make plans with it. Make a mental note in your brain that money does not exist. When that money hits your account and it says you have this $1,000 tax return, it should go from your account straight to the credit card account. So your credit score can go up, because when your credit score is high, it's even better for you in the long run. You get less interest rates when you want to do when you want to finance something, a car, a house, a loan, whatever it is. The less debt you have, the better. And number 6, where I know a lot of people is not going to like, you have to skip some holidays. Troy, what you mean skip holidays? Nah, man, Christmas, this is this and that. My kids, hey, if you have to buy your kids something, buy them something they will enjoy. But you don't have to go all out. This is real life you're living in with a real situation. Christmas is a make-believe holiday for children with a fake Santa. My kids will, not from me, they will never believe in Santa. They will get their presents, but it's from their mom and dad who's working hard. But that's a whole nother story. But if you have to buy them a gift, you don't have to kill yourself and go all out. Pay off your debt. That's more important. Handle your debt first, and then next year go all out. There's nothing wrong with going all out. But going all out and you haven't handled your business first, as in paying off your debt, so you can get yourself in a better situation, financial situation for you and your family, is being irresponsible. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, and I'm pretty sure I get a lot of thumbs down. I get it, amen. But these are the principles that I apply, and these are the principles that worked for me. Again, sell stuff that you're not using. That's number 1. Cut back on Netflix and all these little things that add up every month. That's number 2. Number 3 is earn money, extra money. Uber Eats, Amazon Flex. You have a lot of ways to make extra money. You just have to sacrifice some time. Number 4, work overtime. Take advantage of your overtime at work. If they're offering it, take advantage of it. Number 5, you're getting your tax return. It doesn't exist. Pay off that credit card debt. Don't let 80% of the world tell you what you're doing wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. When your credit score go up and you can buy what they can't buy, trust me, you'll be in a better position with a lower interest rates. Banks love that. Number 6, skip holidays. Again, I know that's tough. You want to make your kids happy, but I know Black Friday coming up, Cyber Monday, Christmas, all of these things to get your money. Remember, they're not taking it from you. They're not stealing your money. It's you voluntarily going down there and running up your credit cards, spending up all your money. Nobody is making you do it. It's big business. Big business is great for people who own the business. But people who are shopping, if you don't have it and you're in debt and you don't have no money saved, you're not doing your family any favor for a long-term agenda. The agenda that you're doing is short-term. And you already know when you give somebody a gift, it feels good. And 2 weeks later, especially kids, That's it. What's the new toy? What's the new thing? They put it down and they go. But anyway, people, that's my 6 tips that I've came up with, or that I've done, that worked for me to get out of debt. Remember, I was in $32,000 in debt, and I paid them every single dollar. I didn't want to hear nothing from them. So if I can do it, you can do it. It'll take time. It's nothing that's easy. I'm not going to say, hey, yeah, man, I paid my debt off in 4 months. No, it probably took me 2 to 3 years. But it was a learning learning time in my life when I said I will never allow myself to get into unnecessary debt. You know, if something happens, you get sick, or someone in your family gets sick, I understand. It's human, stuff happens. But not by me being irresponsible. I'm not going to take over something that's way over my head. And you shouldn't do it either. Life happens. I get it. But don't make the choice to put your family in that position when they don't need to be in that position. But anyway, people, like what I say, don't like what I say. I'm not perfect. I'm here to learn also. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video for me. Anyway, people, next time, pay off that debt. It's worth it.